So the camera's running, so I want to make sure that we say this on camera, so we have it on camera, we have it, that I'm allowing myself to be filmed during my therapy sessions, and we're going to keep your identity private. I think one of the things I've learned about being a comic from my generation of comics is truth and honesty was more important than getting a laugh. And I think over the years being connected to that can be quite torturous.
A bit.
So because you realize now in a world that has changed a lot, people really don't want to hear about other people's truth anymore.
What do you think they want to hear?
I don't know anymore. I think people can only handle so much of the truth, don't you? People don't want to really hear the truth. See, when people have to deal with their truth, then they have to deal with the illusions that are going to get broken down from those truths. For instance, religion. People don't want to deal with factual things.
Put things in perspective a little. There's an estimated 500 billion galaxies in one universe. And each galaxy can have more or less than 100 billion stars. And each star has a 50% chance that planets are orbiting around it. It's beyond mind-boggling. And this is why when people come up to me and they say that they are having some kind of personal relationship with some god, but you don't understand, Kirk. And of all the billions of things in the universe, God has chosen me to have a personal love affair with. I know, I'm special. People like this you just can't even talk to anymore. Just look at them. Grab your keys and just go look at the shiny shit.
In their world. And so, you know, it's that old saying, kill the messenger. People just don't like it when you're truthful to them. So, and I have found that to be an impossible place to be in a world. It's like being a, square peg trying to fit in a round hole.
Are you able to listen to other people's truths?
Yeah, it's hard sometimes to hear people talk about their truth about me. Yeah. Even though I'm sitting here in therapy, I have done more self-analysis of myself probably than anybody else. So even with my problems, I still think I have sort of a well-rounded vision of who I am and who I'd like to be. It hasn't turned out that way, but I think life, you can't map life out perfectly, can you?
No, of course not.
So you just have to roll with the things that end up happening that, you didn't imagine happening. Can I answer your question?
I think so. What's missing for you?
Right now in my life? My relationship is missing for me, like putting it back together again, trying to put the pieces back together again after all the things that have happened. And purpose, some kind of purpose again.
Comedy was a purpose at one point?
Yeah, comedy was a purpose. I felt like I was affecting people. That's what I liked about comedy. It felt like, and I felt like I had a voice. One of my favorite comedians was a guy named Bill Hicks. And I remember, he would work the club in Chicago. There was a club called the Funny Firm. He would work a lot, and I would see him there when I was working in Chicago. And he would walk the audience by pushing the boundaries of what could be said on stage. And the club owner loved it because he was a comic. So he loved it. So you didn't get fired for trying to push your art. You got applauded for it. And now you get fired for pushing the boundaries of art because clubs are owned by corporations. They're not owned by people anymore, like everything else in the world. And so all you have to do is have somebody complain. Plus our world is run by Twitter and Facebook now. You know what I mean? So all you have to do is have people complain or be offended by it, and all of a sudden the whole landscape changes for you.